This is a very difficult video for me to make. I just wanted to give my 2 cents on everything that has happened in the past month. I am a paying customer of Leaked Labs and I am a paying student of Let's Learn About Beauty. I have been a big fan of Alexis and Christina for a very long time. I think it's really hard to put yourself out there and to start a brand. I believe that Alexis and Christina had a lot of excitement around their first leak. So much excitement. There were possibly some steps missed. I'm not making excuses. If anything, I'm trying to understand the entire situation as it unfolded. I cannot stop staring at this blue mark right here. That is my son's fault. I tried. We must continue. Let's take it back to the beginning. My name is Jocelyn. I've been a content creator for the past 3 years. I have been in the beauty industry for the past 10 years. I'm a licensed esthetician, a bachelor's degree in communication, master's degree in marketing, blah, blah, blah. All I'm trying to say is I'm not new to the beauty industry. What I am new to is product development. When they came out with their LLab course, which I have enjoyed thus far, buying their new leak was a no-brainer. Maybe it was an oversight. But like I said, I think that their excitement took over the process of making sure that this product was consumer ready. The quality of the product that we received was not bad for testing. It is bad for daily wear, because even as I was using it on a day-to-day basis and I would pick it up and I would apply it with my hands, I would drop it more often than not. And that is why I made the next video talking about the sanitization issue. And I'll link them below. This is where, as a customer, really started to get frustrated. They obviously were seeing our videos, but they weren't interacting with our videos. We bought into a launch that said that we were going to be able to participate publicly in a focus group, which a lot of us were willing to pay for. I'm not mad at that. Like, I knew what I was paying for, but I thought that what I was paying for came along with an experience that just never arrived. It seemed like it was supposed to, I just spit. It seemed like it was supposed to be a synergistic customer, consumer, whatever, with company working together to make this product better. But really what it ended up being was a one-sided feedback, and we never heard anything back from the company, at least not directly. That was where I was like, okay, maybe I misunderstood. And I think that Alexis and Christina don't fully understand that part. Between all of my videos, they got over 3 million views and impressions. That is incredible. I don't regret uploading those videos. I think at some point I did, because people started getting really mean. I don't support people commenting about their lifestyle, about their marriage, about who they are as individuals, about how they do their makeup. People who are in my comments posting stills of either of them, like, in a very unflattering way, delete. Some people said that my videos were bullying. It's feedback, 100%, as nice as possible feedback. If you go on their site, it said they encourage you to do a public feedback, and that's what we did. That's what a lot of us did. We were trying to get louder and louder with our feedback and trying to have them speak to us and engage with us, and we were hearing nothing. Leaked Labs has since offered a refund if you are not happy with your purchase. Fair. One of their videos was deleted. I think it was the first video response. What was it? Town Hall? No, what was it called? State of the Union. It was deleted, and I agree. It should have never come out. The latest video that came out confused me a little bit. I'm hearing a lot of doing the same thing that didn't work. So soon after leak 1, I would say that a lot of the concerns people brought up still have not been answered. The results have not come out regarding the feedback, and we don't know what happened with a lot of the questions that we had. In one of the videos, the cosmetic chemist Andrea says that the product dries almost immediately.
It dries immediately. So the control of the microbiological growth is in place immediately. The result is good. When you stop to use water, in a few seconds it dries.
And that's not true. And every one of us who have purchased the product have commented, it does not dry immediately. But it's kind of like whatever comments we would say that refuted what their cosmetic chemists were saying were kind of ignored. That's kind of concerning as a customer, because if this launch was to give feedback, but the feedback that I'm giving is either refuted or it's indirectly addressed in a way that kind of like minimizes the issue. It's hard for me to still place trust in future leaks. And I have asked other cosmetic chemists as well, can it dry immediately if there are ingredients in this product that are hydro loving ingredients that are going to hold on to moisture? And a lot of them agree the answer is no. Christina and Alexis did reach out to me personally and asked if I would be willing to do a one-on-one. And I said yes. They also offered to send me Leak 2 for free, and I said yes, with no pressure to post. I have not heard from their team. That was about 2 weeks ago, and I know that they took some time away. Even if the product sucked, if the company had actually interacted with their customers in this feedback, like help us decide if this product is going to stay, did less of a corporate feel and more of a direct to consumer feel, I think things would have gone a little bit differently. Now, I did send my samples, whatever was left of them after they disintegrated, after trying to sanitize them with alcohol, which all of my other makeup survives, by the way. My powder eyeshadows, everything that I need to sanitize with alcohol survives just fine. This is the only product I have ever seen disintegration happen so quickly. They said that their preservatives help ensure that bacteria doesn't grow. Now, I think that that's true to an extent, under very perfect circumstances, because I did send my products over to your cosmetic chemist. I'll tag her below. And she's doing her own microbe testing. It's showing that there is still contamination despite those preservatives. Alexis and Christina have said that they have shelved the product. They have archived it as is, so they can know where they started. I'm glad that you archived a product that a lot of us said is just not meant for the public. But can you tell us why? Can you just address the why? Like, I almost feel like I've been gaslit through this entire purchase after giving all of my feedback, because I thought I was buying a product that I'm okay with it being unfinished and rough and maybe not a perfect circle. I don't care that it's different disc sizes and different disc weights and all these things. If the company had just been more accessible and given the consumers the experience that they were promised, that it was going to be a synergistic type of partnership where we are going to almost like collaborate on deciding how to make this product better, they disappeared through all of that. And I know that they said that they were traveling, but that's their own doing. That has nothing to do with the customer, but the customer is the one who missed out on what could have been such a cool experience. I truly, truly, truly hope that their next release blows Leak 1 out of the water and be like, this is who they are. This is what they meant to do. I want to have my mouth tied up in a ponytail and yanked because of how good Leak 2 is. That is my truest hope for them. To Alexis and Christina, if you're still serious about doing that one-on-one, let's do it. Have your team contact me. If you want to do a panel of content creators who can be your consultants, sign me up. I still want to see you win. I just think that there are some things that need to be addressed first before Leak 2 can be fully embraced with open arms, and that is where I will leave it. I'm still an LLab student. I'm still learning through them. And I know that they have so much to offer because of what I've seen in that course. Everyone is allowed to make mistakes. We cannot hold companies to a level of perfection, but we can hold them to accountability in their product testing, their product quality, and the promises and the experience that they are giving to us in exchange for our money. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you have any questions, if there was anything that I kind of like glossed over or didn't make sense, let me know, because this is unscripted. I'm just flying off the cuff with this. I hope that kind of lets you guys know where I stand on this, because I did make videos and then I kind of fell off. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this.